Alright, welcome to my Mystery Inc. bundle early gameplay and review. So I already did a video on Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. They are currently in the item shop as of this video. But the other three Scooby-Doo members include Fred Jones, Velma Dinkley, and Daphne Blake. They are in a separate bundle which arrives in the item shop on October 18th. So that is this coming Saturday. Again, October 18th, that's in American time zones. So shout out to Epic Games for sending me these early. I am an Epic partner. So let's take a look at what we get. So I don't know the prices, unfortunately, but I can tell you everything in the bundle. So we've got three different skins. As mentioned, Fred is one of them, Velma and Daphne. We've got an instrument, the Mystery Inc. Strummer. It says Unmask a Sinister Groove. We've got the Sarah Ravencroft's Spellbook. It says keep away from the open flame, and it is awesomely reactive. Then we've got Daphne's Mystery Locket, which is also reactive. It says contains your dreamiest dreams and your spookiest nightmares. And look who's in there. It's Fred. I love these backblings. And then the Black Knight, which is also reactive. So some of the coolest backblings in Fortnitemares are included in this Mystery Inc. bundle. Now for pickaxes, you can again use the Mystery Inc. Strummer if you prefer. We've got the Black Knight's helm. We've got Velma's investigation kit. And then the creepy candelabra. It says, did that flame just wink at me? And that's reactive as well. And Scooby and Shaggy, by the way, had the green ghost glider. So that's what I'm going to use on everyone. I wish the mystery machine was a glider, but it's just a car, which I already covered in a review, if you want to check that out. Now there's also three emotes. So we've got the little mystery machine, which quite literally plays the Scooby-Doo theme, which is copyrighted, so I gotta get off that. We've got Search for Clues, which is traversal. It's pretty sweet. And we've got the creepy canvas. It says, wait, what was that? So lots of cool animations and reactivities and just awesomeness in this collaboration. So surprisingly, there is no wrap for any of the Scooby-Doo skins. Not Scooby, not Shaggy, not any of these three in this bundle. There's no wrap, which is kind of weird in my opinion. Now the skins themselves, they all have a secondary toon style. So if you want the cel-shaded anime effect, you can do it. Fred reminds me of the Big Boy mascot. There used to be a restaurant called Big Boy, and that's who he looks like. He looks way better in toon version, in my opinion. Let me see Velma in toon version. So I do think, honestly, they look better cel-shaded. But at least there's an option if you don't like that. Daphne looks good without it, though. But she looks better with it. It just makes the colors pop and stand out a bit more. Okay, so let's hop in and we'll take a look at all these reactivities. I'm excited because some of these backblings are phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Testing out the Shaggy and Scooby glider, the green ghost. I think this is going to go great on all the skins. It's a pretty well-rounded glider. But if you watched my Shaggy and Scooby review, sometimes it glitches out and it's completely invisible. Even the chains that you're holding onto is just invisible. I want to say it was a glitch, but it happened quite frequently, so I don't know, maybe it's intended. No, I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. We'll see if it happens during this review. I haven't seen it yet, but a nice green glow there. All right, here we go. This is Fred. So he looks pretty good. He's got that classic blue and white shirt on. Looks like he's got a phone in his back pocket, maybe. So hair looks good. The little handkerchief scarf thing looks good too. Very bright blue, so that's good. This is obviously the non-cel shaded one. Now check this back bling out. Let's see if it glows first of all. It's got a little bit of glow from the candles lighting up. But watch the interaction from the back bling to the pickaxe. Here we go. Look at that. You literally remove the head from the back bling. That is absolutely amazing. Now wait, the ghost is not popping out now. What the heck? You saw the ghost before, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's only in the dark. Okay, well, I'll test that in a minute. So that is one of the most unique interactions I've seen. I mean, it's always cool when a pickaxe interacts with the back bling, but you literally remove the head from the back bling and use it as a pickaxe. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'll be quiet real quick. We'll do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation, although you probably heard it slightly there, but here you go. So a nice metallic, clunky suit of armor sound. Very authentic there. And you see there is a nice contrail as well. What are you shooting at there, Jack? That's a nice red and silverish white contrail. That's a wide swing. Look how far it extends. I wonder if that's pay to win at all. Unfortunately, there's no splash effect. Oh my gosh, this might be pay to win. Holy crap. Jack, come over here a second. Can you pickaxe this far away? What? You can't, can you? Or can you? You can? Oh, I was gonna say, this is the most pay-to-win pickaxe I've ever seen. That must just be a glitch. Okay, yeah, now I can't do it. That was so bizarre. I thought I struck gold for a second. Okay, the fact that Jack's pitiful knife can reach that far. Okay, let's see if there's any weak spot reactivity. No, I don't see anything. So when you swing it, the head kind of reels back in. So it extends and then it slowly goes right back to its original position. Alright, let's turn the lights off. I feel like it glows. Yeah, the eyes light up just a bit. Okay, let's see if it makes any unique sound effect when you hit somebody. No, nothing really. Okay, so it's also reactive. So oh wait, the ghost just popped out. What? Okay, so I think that might be the reactivity, but I don't know why it's triggering right now. There's a ghost. Can you see that, Jack? Do you see the ghost popping out?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay, it wasn't doing that before. Okay, You can really see it in the dark. See, that time it didn't do it. What in the world? Okay, that might be the reactivity. Let's get in a limb and see. Okay, no, that's the reactivity. That was actually awesome as well. So, the ghost inhabits the suit of armor and brings it to life for a second. That is actually really cool. Here, come over here by my Tabor Hill logo because it's darker over here. All right, let me try that again, and then we'll do it when I have the head off. Okay, so check this out. Yeah, the plume lights up as well. That is really cool. So I guess I don't understand why this one triggers sometimes and not always. It seems like when you remove the head, the ghost will pop up. So what happens if you get in a limb when you're holding the head? Let's find that out. Okay, so he still pops out, but it's different. That is really cool. I love this back bling, Jackie. This is a nice back bling and pickaxe combo. At first I thought it was night and day. See, now it's not working. It was working for a second. I'll have to try this in a real match just to double check that. Sometimes it pops out, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so let's see his aim down sights real quick. Well, that's very clean. I just got a boogeyman wrap on him. No obstruction, there's nothing blocking your view. His hair is fine. Color scheme looks good. This is actually a very impressive skin. Let's do the little mystery machine. Got the bats and everything. I'm going to have to mute it because it is copyrighted. So the bats do swarm at you. And then it makes you veer off the road a bit. That's kind of cool. Let's do search for clues. This is Velma's, but it is traversal. I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not. I like that this turns you around 360. That'll be good to show off the front of your character. And then the creepy canvas. This one looks really cool. It was nothing. Oh, it keeps repeating. I wonder if it's the same picture every time. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Let's see this one in the dark. What a fantastic emote. I really enjoy that. This set is very impressive thus far. And we're only on the first skin. Alright, let's take the back bling off and I'll turn him into the toon version. Okay, so here he is without the back bling. So obviously the pickaxe is not as good without it. I'll have to still get in a limb and see if it does anything. It probably won't. But the toon version looks really cool. You usually need a cel-shaded back bling and a wrap if you want to run this style. Otherwise, it just looks a bit off. Maybe I'll put the back bling back on too, just to see what it looks like. But he definitely pops a lot better with this color scheme in the cel-shaded. All right, let me get in a limb here and see if this does anything with no back bling. No. Okay, I guess it doesn't look too bad. What a fun back bling, though. Fun pickaxe and fun back bling. Alright, that was Fred. Okay, so Velma was the brainiac one of the group. She's not as tall, which is accurate. Let's take a look from the front. Yeah, so she's got a nice color scheme there. The red and almost orangish yellow. And it looks like her back bling might glow. Oh yeah. As does her flashlight pickaxe, which is cool. So, I don't know, red in this yellow color looks really good. To me, at least. Alright, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. Alright, that's not bad. Let's see if there's a splash effect. Oh, that looks kind of weird when you slide with her dress there. Ah, no splash. What about a weak spot reactivity? No. Let's turn the lights back off. So it is pretty much a functioning flashlight as a pickaxe. Kinda neat. Sounds like a barehanded slap when I'm hitting somebody. That's weird. Alright, how about her aim down sights? So her hair does dangle over just a little bit, but that's not bad. And she's very short, so you can clearly see over the top and to the left of her. I'm going to say that Fred's looked a little better, but this one's not bad at all. You can see her hair does move from side to side. Okay, now let's try the reactivity. So back bling clearly reactive. Let's see what it does. I'm going to turn the lights off for this. I'm going to assume it opens here. It did not open. It didn't do anything. Maybe it's not a limb reactive. Let me open a chest. Ah, it is the chest. Come over here, Jackie. Tell me if you see what it does. It's actually pretty cool. Do you see it?
Yeah.
That lasts for quite some time. It doesn't make any noise, though.
And stuff.
Let's see. Hold on. That is really cool, actually. Yep. How about a box? Yeah, that is really neat. And anyone can open a chest or a box, so it's not like you even need to get kills with it. Alright, let's do search for clues, see if anything special happens. Okay, so obviously that's her pickaxe, but I didn't really notice anything special. It looks exactly how Fred did it as well. And this still looks the same too. These accessories are amazing. Ah! Alright, let me get an limb with the pickaxes and see if that does anything. Okay. So that is Velma. Very impressive. Okay, so this pickaxe and back bling are reactive. You can see that the pickaxe does have a nice glow to it. Back bling does not. Let's turn the lights back on. So she's got some pastel-like purple colors. Not too shabby. She looks pretty good as well. You know what? I didn't show Velma as the toon version. I'll have to do that in a minute. Jack's riding his tricycle. That's just funny. I don't know why. Okay. So, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Okay, nice flame animation. I wonder how this is reactive. There's little faces on the flames. You can see. Oh, that's a nice fiery explosion. That's cool. Let's see if it's weak spot reactive. Ah, it is. Oh, they turn purple. So it's got a nice purple splash and the flames themselves turn purple. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's turn the lights off and see that. Check. Yeah, so that changes the contrail as well. So fire right there, and then when you weak spot it up, it stays for like, well, I guess you can charge it up a bit. About 1 or 2 swings. All right, let's see what happens if we hit somebody. Okay, so no reactivity there. Let's get on a limb with it and see. We're also going to watch the back bling too. Okay, so the back bling did not open. So this might be a chest reactivity as well. And I didn't notice anything upon an limb with the pickaxe either. Oh crap, we opened all the chests. No! I'll open an ammo box. That didn't do it either. How is it reactive, Jackie? Maybe heals? Let me deal a little damage. Okay, damage me a bit. Okay, hold on. Healing, maybe? What? What opens the locket, Jackie? What opens the locket? Emoting? No. What else could it be? Let me get another limb. Huh. No. What in the world triggers this? It's not damage. It's not kills. Unless it's 3 kills. Let me get another one. I don't know. Maybe it's just chests, but I opened all the chests here, so I'd have to back out and try again. Well, the pickaxe is really cool, especially that weak spot reactivity. I like that. Let's turn her into the toon version. And we're going to take the back bling off. I'm going to have to try that in a real match just to see. Okay, so Toon Daphne, not too bad. And she doesn't look too bad without a back bling either. So her aim down sights might be the worst of all of them just because her scarf interacts with the wrap. But even then, it's not too bad. She does have a little longer hair than everyone else. But it's not too distracting. And here she is in the dark. Oh, it almost turns a bluish color. Okay. Let me go back to Velma. I didn't show you her in toon form. And we'll do no back bling on her too. Yeah, so they all look good either or. If you like the extra poppiness from the cell shaded, it's there as an option. If you don't, you can turn it off. Okay, let me put the locket on someone other than Daphne. Maybe that'll open it. Maybe she can't open it. I don't know. Alright, let me get another limb here, Jackie. No, nothing doing. I don't know how you open this. We're going to take it into a real match and see. Maybe it is just opening chests and that's it. I can't figure this one out. I'm stumped. All right, how about the instrument? Let's see that. I'll put it as a back bling and a pickaxe. Not a big fan of using instruments as either back blings or pickaxe, especially guitars, because they're so huge. But they usually have a nice pull-out sound and splash effect. Sometimes they make noise too. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, how about a splash? That's a nice splash effect. You got those flowers just like on the Mystery Machine. Makes a pretty cool sound effect when you hit somebody too. And of course, it's interactive with your bag. So that's not bad, and it's actually not as large as I thought. Pretty cool. Okay, so these guys have some of the best accessories I've seen in a long time, for sure. But I need to hop into a real match to test that locket out because I can't break the code. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out and see if we can open Daphne's locket. Got the full nighttime effect as well. How do we open the mystery locket? Oh, I got the invisible glitch again for the glider. So this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. 100% invisible, even the chains we're holding. Intended or glitch? I don't know. Cool, however. Alright, here we go. Let's open a chest and see. Well, I'll be darned. That is what happens. So why didn't it work with the ammo boxes? Because on my review map, the other back bling did. The spellbook. Oh, there's Fred. That's nice. So that's a pretty good back bling. I think all these accessories are really, really clean. Some of the best accessories I've seen in a long, long time in Fortnite. My controller's acting weird. I think I got drift. So there's the haunted castle there. I think it had 3 different renditions. Here's Fred again. So we got the castle, Fred, and like a swirly hypnotic one. That's the castle again. Alright, let's try the ammo box. No, see, that doesn't work. But again, it did with the spellbook. Let's see if it works on the eggs. Nope. Nothing doing on the eggs. Give me the hypnotic one. There it is. The swirly dirly. That's cool. So as far as I can tell, there's 3 different versions. Well, there you go. I went into this review thinking that Fred, Velma, and Daphne would be my least favorite Fortnitemares collab this year. But instead, I was absolutely blown away by their accessories. Every single one of these items is fantastic. So other than not having the Mystery Machine as a glider or a wrap, I think this is a fantastic bundle. Now, I'm hoping there's a big bundle with everybody, Scooby, Shaggy, and the rest of these 3, but I don't know for sure if that's the case. But I think the accessories alone are definitely worth a purchase here. Incredible. So there you go. This one doesn't come out until the 18th of October, which is this Saturday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.